Good day. Hope everybody's having a good one out there. I stumbled upon this Linda Manzer Medusa guitar, Holy Grail guitar show. It's vintage and rare.com. This is something else. Steve Vai has a pretty insane guitar out right now that I don't think it's for production purposes. It's just for him. And that has a lot of different things going on. But I don't think I've ever seen an acoustic version or anything close to what this thing is. And I have no... It seems like there's like a zither type instrument, maybe two type zither type instruments right there. You got like your mandolin-ish, looks like your 12 string, and then your regular 6 string, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, okay. So this is different in every stretch of the, and look, you got strings that go up and down. All right, we got to check this out. So, yeah, let's check out this Medusa guitar. I guess that's what it is.
Hi, my name is Linda Manzer. I'm from Canada, and I am a guitar maker.
Of course, Canada.
I've been making guitars for over 40 years. This guitar is called the Medusa.
Yeah.
It was commissioned by a fabulous guitar player by the name of Henrik Andersen from Denmark. And Henrik asked me to make a guitar with a lot of strings on it, which I think I've succeeded.
Yeah.
And he actually had very specific ideas about what he wanted. But as we were in the middle of making the design for this very complicated instrument, he is also a cartoonist, and he sent me a cartoon of... He sent me this cartoon.
Oh.
And it was a joke, but I actually thought it was fantastic, and I took it kind of seriously, especially like the bridge. So
yeah, you did.
I said to him, you know, how serious are you? And if you're sure, I will make this guitar. So I think they're pretty similar. This guitar has 52 strings. It is wedged, which means when you look on the end, it's skinnier at the top under your arm, and it's fatter on the knee.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Also, it has an access panel.
Yeah.
It's got the Laskin armrest, so that it's extremely comfortable.
Right, because that thing's huge. I mean...
Actually, let's not kid ourselves.
It's not comfortable.
It is very complicated. Anyway, but it makes it as comfortable as possible. The idea of laying it back so you can see where you are. This is the fretless neck.
Oh, it's fret. Yeah, no.
There's a baritone 8-string section.
None.
With a fan fret, so it evens out the tension of the strings. There's a scalloped fingerboard. The first 5 strings are normal. And then there are 4 sitar-like strings, so it's sort of imitating
guitar.
The vina.
Wow.
There's some harp strings underneath. And then...
So that is like a zither.
Back here. And basically you're one-man band with this instrument. You can play... Henrik just does his own original compositions on this, and this is all the strings I think he could possibly need. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. My name is Linda Manzer. You can find out more about my guitars at manzer.com. And if you want to hear Henrik Andersen playing this guitar or investigate his music, you can reach
Henrik Andersen.
henrikandersenmusic.com. Thank you.
We got to check this out. Okay, this is Henrik. figured out the nice. Because everything's tuned to everything else. I don't, you know what I mean? I can't imagine what the tuning process for this is. This is incredible. And it's not like he's doing a whole lot. I mean, but it sounds like a bunch. This is cool. So, the closest thing to an actual acoustic is the middle one. And that's not even... That's his low ends, you know, baritone. That's in every note I sing. Time is time. We gotta check this guy's music out. So I am keep rolling, making my move, take the time. Keep it rolling, making my move, let it shine. Keep it rolling, making my move, take the time. Keep it rolling. Very funky, groovy, bluesy, folk, you know. Let it shine. This is neat. So, and the fretboard of the middle one, if you notice, those are those frets. Probably gonna get a copyright strike for this music. Yeah, this is looking cool though. I now keep it rolling, making my move, take the time. Keep it rolling, making my move, let it shine. Dean Markley, there's a few makers. They also put out strings or whatever. But I had an acoustic pickup at one time, and it was really neat because it was a lot of cool things. It looked like theirs looked like a chunk of wood. It was really cool, and it had a cord coming out. So it was a square, rectangular piece of wood that you could wedge into the guitar. Now, you could also set it inside the acoustic and get some really neat sounds out of it. Obviously, with it hooked up to an amp, or even straight into your DAW or whatnot, you can get some pretty neat sounds and stuff. I would love to hear what this, because this isn't plugged in that I can tell. I don't even know if it has electricity, you know, pickups. It doesn't look like it. You would have to. Nah, it sounds like a sitar. It's pretty cool. That's cool. I like it. So you'd have to mic all three of these with pickups, and then turn around and have an outside mic to mic the recording this thing would be something else. Play the top. You only got like three spaces to play, or four, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Wow, this is. That's pretty cool. Anybody ever heard of Henrik Anderson? I really like his. Very cool. She designed one beast of a guitar. Awesome stuff. The fact that it's so ridiculous but so functional is just, it's one thing to, you know, when they build these instruments that are like over the top or something, it's obvious that it's to get attention, and people will be like, wow, and they'll be apt to look at their products and probably buy some. That's the whole idea of marketing. That's why they build ridiculous things that can't really be used, or things that are just so unpractical, but it's to make a statement, it's to make a point, and it's to, you know, garner some attention. Well, that's all good, but it's another thing when that ridiculous thing is actually functional and can produce very original sounding music that you're not. That's, look, if you were to try to reproduce what he's doing, you would obviously need several instruments in order to do what he's doing with one. You would have to harmonize with the zither type thing, or you know, it's, you know, it's just neat that this thing works and is actually like functional. I get it's neat because I remember being a kid thinking it was awesome seeing, you know, a double neck guitar when Jimmy Page had his electric 12-string and 6-string guitar, and the fact that it was an electric guitar, it was really cool. You know, I just that blew my mind. And then just, you know, regular double neck guitars, just, you know. But then seeing like what was it, the guitarist of Cheap Trick, he went ridiculous with it just to see how, and it's like you can't even practically play some of the instruments that he had, but it was more for the show of it. And it obviously does a lot of good for that guitar maker. But this is one of those things that's so over the top, and it just looks so ridiculous, and that it should not work, and it does. This is literally like if you told a kid, you know, gave a little kid, you know, said, make me a space guitar, or make me a guitar that's so different than any other. This is something that, I mean, be honest, she got it from a cartoon he did, which was very childlike in nature, and she was like, yeah, we could do that. It's like, I got to commend her and her company and everything. Yeah, Holy Grail Guitars, vintage and rare.com. Check this out. Linda Manzer. Very cool. She's one hell of a guitar maker, I gotta say. This, and the fact that there's not even a regular guitar in that mix. There's all of these instruments are custom instruments all put together. Every one of them. There's it's so cool. I don't know why I'm geeking out on it so much, but just think, you know, there's not even a regular guitar in that mix. And none of these other things are production instruments. These are made instruments for this thing. Every one of those would be, if you took all the parts of that apart, every one of those would be a custom thing. I don't know. It's just that. Very cool. Very cool. Definitely. Yeah. Check out Linda Manzer, and obviously check out Henrik Anderson. Awesome music from him, and you got to thank him for coming up with this just crazy idea and saying, yeah, I'll spend some money getting that made. That's, you know, and hats off to Linda for saying, yeah, we will take your crazy idea and we will up it and make it real. Rock on, man. That's so cool. Awesome stuff. I hope everybody out there is having a good day, or as good as it can be. And we'll see you in the next one. Have a great day, everybody.